right, we're going to do something different today. We're going to do Aries with the different 12 zodiac signs. So let's begin. Now, if you're an Aries man, you're going to be very fiery and emotional. And you're always going to be in search of something that's going to satisfy your very aggressive lust for adventure. And a lot of times you have the self-created aura or excitement, and somehow things always happen for you and happen wherever you are. And an Aries man is not going to be easy to resist. So think it over before you even have a tentative no. Generally, this could be a short affair because Aries likes to sample all the flowers in the garden. Now, if you're looking at a Aries female, she always gets what she wants. And she wants freedom, and she also wants total togetherness and ecstasy all at once. And she has this need for love, and the more she gets, then she can share herself more. But with an Aries, no man becomes the master. And she wants to meet a man on equal terms. Now, she also likes to see how fast she can capture his heart. If a man offers her loyalty, she repays him with kindness. And the more aloof the person is, the more she's going to want you. And her goal is to make you her love slave. All right, an Aries with an Aries. Now, this can be very passionate affair, but each one of them is going to be fighting for control. And the Aries female likes to dominate, and she may have to try harder to get her way than usual. Now, the male will be fierce, and he's going to be very competitive to be number one. So remember, Aries is always likes to be first. And eventually there's going to be some, heavy flare-ups. And these flare-ups can take a toll in the bedroom. And what starts off really promising ends in disharmony. So if you're interested in another Aries, the prognosis is to each of you to have outside interests or careers separate from each other. And then that way there won't be such competitiveness. And also, it's good to have divert your energies into other areas. And the conflicts between the two of you can become more playful than destructive, Aries. All right, Aries and a Taurus. These are both sensual people, but Aries can get annoyed by the deliberate pace and the unimaginative lovemaking in the bedroom. Taurus can be a homebody, and Aries is not. They're very on the go, and they like to be adventurous, and they're very into their freedom. Now, Taurus is kind of possessive and jealous and very set in their ways, Aries. And Taurus is good at making money, but Aries, he loves to spend that money. And they go through that money real quick. And that can be a sore spot with you, with the Taurus, male and female. But in the long haul, it can be a hard relationship. But if you hang on, the Aries will come to appreciate your stableness and your dependability and reliability. All right, Aries and Gemini. Now, these guys, boy, oh boy, you're not going to be bored with each other because you both love to talk the love language. But Gemini is a little bit more competitive than Aries, believe it or not. And Gemini can get really restless and eager to try new things. And there's no inhibitions on either side of Aries or Gemini, because Gemini is clever and kind of blocks the Aries need to dominate. And Gemini may seek extra outside stimulation, but can be discreet about it. So watch out for that. But their minds do mesh well because Aries is very dramatic and smart, and Gemini is very versatile and genius. But Aries is likely to be the leader sexually, and Gemini likes that, but what they like to do is think up variations to keep Aries' interest at peak. So these are definitely a go, an Aries and a Gemini. Aries and Cancer. Now these two are fascinated with each other. At the beginning, there's a lot of sexual attraction at first. But then after a while, because of temperamental differences, the sexual attraction fades away. And a lot of times, Aries likes to jump before looking. And Cancer is kind of, they can go either way with their emotions. They might move forward and then move backwards from side to side. And they really like their home. And Aries wants to be free. They don't like being tied down. And so sometimes the resentments can build up and then arguments can come. So also, Aries has a really sharp tongue and can really hurt our Cancer folks. And the more aggressive that Aries is, the more defensive, the Cancer becomes. There's not a lot of compatibility to work here. So when Cancer starts to nag, Aries looks for any way out of the situation. All right, Aries and Leo. Now these, they're going to butt head a lot. Both have huge egos. They're going to be very competitive. And Aries is not going to be in second place. And Leo needs to be constantly told how wonderful they are. And they love to be admired and adored. And usually they can work out having the Leo, play the king and Aries playing the general. But the trick here is to not take each other seriously. Aries and Leo will have like a combustible sexual match. And it's going to be a really fiery romance. Aries is optimistic and is open to what life has to offer. And Leo is very generous and good-hearted, but may annoy Aries because Leo tends to make Aries feel like they don't know enough, or Leo is telling them what to do. So if neither of them tries to belittle each other and kind of put water on each other's fiery ego, then they can have a decent romance, but they're going to have to compromise a lot about who dominates what. But it should be good. All right, we're going to move on to Aries and Virgo. Now, Aries is bold and intrigues a very shy Virgo. And, you know, Virgos are very reserved for a time. But they got different ideas about what should happen in the bedroom and elsewhere. And Aries is impulsive and direct in the bedroom. Virgo's sexuality is more a slower pace and is going to take more time to be revealed, and for Virgo to let down their wall. But in other areas, it can be very exciting. Aries likes to have new plans and ideas and insist on being the boss. But Virgo can be critical and very picky and fussy. And they like things to be done their way. Virgo wants what Virgo wants, and Aries wants what they want. So there's kind of a struggle there. And a lot of times Virgo can be disapproving of how Aries is very extravagant with their money, and Aries thinks that Virgo is kind of like a tightwad and can be very cold. They may not really be a good combination because they might fight more than they make love. Now, Aries and Libra, this is a huge, powerful attraction here. For a little while, they may supply what each other lacks, but Aries' aggressiveness can arouse Libra's sensual potential, and their love life may be kind of unconventional. But Libra really wants harmony. They want stableness. They want peace. They want quiet. While Aries is always looking for that adventure and that action. Now, they both like the social life and entertaining, and they both are restless in a lot of different ways. But in time, Libra will look for someone less demanding, and Aries will find someone more adoring. Marvelous affair, but could be a poor marriage there. Okay, Aries and Scorpio. Now, Aries and Scorpio can be an explosive bonfire between these two. They're both very physical in the bedroom and energetic and very passionate. Sexually, everything should be going well, but it's the emotional side of the relationship that they can't handle. So each has a really strong personality and, again, wants control of the other. In the end, Scorpio's jealousy and lack of trust may prove the undoing. And Aries has so many outside interests that it makes Scorpio kind of feel like she's not seen. And it brings out her insecurities. And this could be trouble because Scorpio can really, really bring out her stinger and sting Aries. And Aries is not going to take orders from Scorpio. And they're never going to be in the back seat or, second best. So this is kind of an unstable partnership and probably not suitable for marriage. Now, Aries and Sagittarius have a good temperament for each other. They're both pretty active people and they like socializing and they have the same kind of taste in common. They like to travel, they like excitement, adventure, and they enjoy living the good life. There could be some conflict because they're both impulsive and they can argue and it can come kind of to a boiling point. And Aries sometimes can be forceful and is not like the playful style that Sagittarius likes. But they do have a wonderful sense of humor and enjoy each other's company. So if they can make it in the bedroom, they can make it elsewhere. They can make it work. Aries and Capricorn. Aries' taste may not please the very conservative Capricorn. Like I said, Aries is very restless, fiery. And Capricorn is more, they like order. They're more practical, sensible. And each one wants to dominate each other. And huge money problems can crop up between them. Because Aries is extravagant and loves to spend, where Capricorn is all about being secure, stable. And oddly enough, their arguments are better for the long haul than the short. Now, Aries' responsive nature to sex meets and matches Capricorn's deep-seated passions. And Capricorn's strength and endurance will, in time, win Aries' respect. Aries and Aquarius. Now, Aries and Aquarius, depending on whim, Aquarius may or may not let Aries take the lead here in this relationship because they're both independent. And Aquarius is even more independent than Aries. And Aries can, at times, feel neglected by Aquarius. And Aries finds the Aquarian person to be sometimes exciting but unpredictable. And they never feel secure with the Aquarius. Now, their personalities will be suited and they both have a lot of interests and they're eager for sexual adventure. Now, however, with a little bit of understanding with both these signs, this could be a great affair, and it could turn into something even better long term. Aries and Pisces. Now, Aries is going to draw out Pisces' shyness. And in turn, Aries will be seduced by Pisces' mysterious sexuality. Now, they both show boldness and confidence in the bedroom. And the boldness and confidence of Aries and Pisces' intuition and fantasies add up to a pretty good union. Now, the personality differences complement each other with these two signs. Because Aries is, self-assured, adventurous. And Pisces is shy and can be easily led by the Aries. And, Aries likes to be dominant. So this is a pretty good relationship here. Because Pisces likes having someone to lean on. And so this could be a happy union. But it requires Aries to have a little more tact. All right, that's the 12 signs for love for Aries. I hope you enjoyed this. Peace, love, and light. Talk to you soon.